Look at this exquisite piece of clothing. Beautiful, isn't it? One of a kind. I used to run one of the most prosperous trading stalls, giving out these beautiful shawls to British traders. But now I have nothing to trade, and I have no weavers weaving the famous Indian textiles anymore. We Indian traders are going out of business. There was a time when our textiles flooded the markets of Europe, Africa, and America. But with the ban on Indian cotton textiles in England and its colonies, along with the heavy duties imposed on our textiles, European traders could no longer afford to buy our textiles. Unfortunately, the British traders did not give advance payments to middlemen like me. So I could not pay the weavers and the spinners, who in turn could not afford cotton thread, which then put thousands of spinners out of work. On top of that, even our local customers stopped buying clothes from us. I'll tell you why. With the invention of some machine called the spinning jenny, textiles were produced in large quantities, making them cheaper. European cloth started to flood our traditional international markets as well as the Indian markets. And so we had competition from European textiles, which were duty-free and were available in abundance. We, the traders, weavers, spinners, and people in the textile industry were helpless, despite manufacturing world-class fabric, because there was no strong political force to protect the Indian market. On the other hand, the English and the other European traders were protected by their governments, controlling their markets by keeping a check on foreign goods. Just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, the East India Company started cutting the thumbs of textile workers and destroying their looms to cull the competition. Out of fear and the loss of their livelihood, many weavers who worked for me became agricultural laborers. Some migrated to cities, and now some have even left the country to work in African and South American plantations. I am now completely broke and out of options. But I have got news that handlooms are still flourishing in other parts of the country. Hand-woven fabrics with intricate designs are still in demand. Centers for weaving are starting to emerge in cities like Sholapur and Madurai. Many weavers have relocated and found jobs in the new cotton mills of Bombay, Ahmedabad, Sholapur, Nagpur, and Kanpur.